Hello everyone. So today we are solving another USET NAT type question. Let's start with reading the question. The question says, given below is the intersection of a triangular prism with a cylinder. The sides of the isosceles triangle ABC are AB is equal to BC is equal to 5 cm, AC is equal to 6 cm. The diameter of the cylinder is 5 cm, width is 2 cm, and the total length of the prism is 5.4 cm. Assume the cylinder face to be the dial of a clock with D at its center. Imagine a lizard starts moving from F with a midpoint of its AC and travels along the solid surface to catch a fly sitting on the periphery of dial at 2 o'clock position. The lizard takes a straight path FB, BD, DE and proceeds to the target along the periphery of the dial. What would be the full length traversed by the lizard? Okay, so now over here let's start marking the information that is given in the question. Let's do that. So over here they have given AB is equal to BC is equal to 5 cm. So AB and BC both are 5. Let's mark any one of them, or let's mark both. Okay, then AC is equal to 6. This full AC is 6. Then the diameter of the cylinder is 5 cm. So this diameter, if you mark some line over here, mark some point over here, DEF, FE is equal to 6. So just write FE is equal to 6, FE is equal to 5, sorry. So diameter of the cylinder is 5 cm, width is 2 cm. So this is the width, so this will be 2 cm, 2 over here, and the total length of the prism is 5.4. So this is the length of the prism, so this is 5.4. okay, assume the cylinder face to be the dial of a clock. So assume this cylinder as a dial of a clock. So over here they have even mentioned 12 to tell us that this is the starting point of the clock, and then they have said that D is the center. Imagine a lizard starts moving from F, which is at midpoint, and travels along the solid surface to catch a fly sitting on the periphery of the dial at 2 o'clock. Okay, so now let's mark the clock, 12, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will be 5, right? Rest all we don't need. And they have told that the lizard is sitting at 2 o'clock position. So 2 o'clock will be something like this. Okay, so this will be 2 o'clock. So the lizard is sitting over here. Periphery over here means perimeter. Periphery is perimeter. Okay, so if the lizard is sitting on the periphery, then it will be sitting on the outer surfaces of this dial of the cylinder, and since it is sitting at 2 o'clock, so it will be over here. So this is the position of lizard. Okay, oh sorry, fly, right? So this is the position of the fly, and the lizard is over here at point F. This is what they have told. The lizard is at point F. Imagine the lizard start moving from point F, so it is at point F over here. Just mark lizard, and then they have told that it will go FB, then it will go to BD, then it will come DE, and then it will walk along the periphery. So it will cover this part, right? Now what we have to find? We have to find this total length. So the total length they have asked to find is FB plus BD plus DE plus E to 2 o'clock. Okay, so this is what they have asked us to find out. Now let's start solving it. So over here, let's take the front part right now over here. So this is a triangle. This is A, B, C, and this is F over here. F is the midpoint of AC, right? And they have given that this is 5, this is 5, and this total is 6. So since F is the midpoint, so AF will be 3 and FC will be 3, right? And if we draw a straight line, if we see, this is the isosceles triangle. Since two sides are equal and one side is different, AC is different, AB and BC are equal. So over here we can say that this angle and this angle will be equal, right? And this angle will be different. So if we draw a line FB over here, then that will act as the angle bisector over here. So this will be X, and this will be also X. We don't know the value of this and this, so let's assume, since they are both equal, let's assume them as Y. Then if you see over here, it is forming a right angle triangle. Okay, so since it is forming a right angle triangle, so this will be 90 degrees. Since this is 90 degrees, we know we have the value of hypotenuse, we have the base, we can find the perpendicular. So by that we'll get the value of FB over here. Let's do that. This is 5, this is 3, so we knew h square is equal to p square plus b square. So over here h square is hypotenuse 5, p square we don't know, p we have to find out, that is perpendicular, b is the base, base is over here 3 in the triangle ABF, right? So over here p square, p will be 4, right? When you solve it, it will come as 5 square is equal to p square plus 3 square. Solve p and you will get p as perpendicular as 4. So the length of FB will be 4. Just keep writing it over here. FB is equal to 4. Then they have asked for BD. Now when they ask for BD over here, we know that C, let's mark this point as FG. CG is equal to, CG is given as length of the prism, that is 5.4 centimeter, whereas the width of this cylinder is given as 2. This is one end that was attached to the end of the end point of the prism, and to some point in the middle, that is E on the prism. So basically we can say that 5.4 minus 2 will be BD. So over here if we say, just mark this point as H. So over here they have told that CG is the length of the prism, so CG is equal to BH, if H was somewhere over here. Now H is on this line, H is somewhere on this line, okay, but it should form a straight line from this end. So if we take now over here, just take BD, BD will be equal to BD plus EH, BD plus EH, that will be equal to CG, right? Now we have to find BD. We know EH is 2, CG is 5.4. Just get BD is equal to 5.4 minus 2 over here, that will be 3.4. Just write it over here. BD is equal to 3.4. Then they have asked for DE. Since DE is the radius, because this was the whole diameter, okay, so half D is on the center of this cylinder and E is the last point on the cylinder circle, so DE will form the radius. So DE is over here will be 5 by 2, that is 2.5, right? So DE is equal to 2.5 over here. And then they have told that now the lizard starts from F, goes till B, so FB is 4. Then the lizard starts from B, goes till D, so BD is 3.4. Then the lizard starts from D, goes till E, then DE is 2.5, and then it has to go till 2 o'clock, E to 2 o'clock, where the fly is sitting over here, because it has to catch the fly, right? So now we have to find this length. If we see in a clock, just make a clock over here. So there are 12 points. So this is 12 one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then 10. I guess I have missed something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and this mark 11, and then 12, right? So if this is D over here, since this is given, this cylinder is same as the dial of a clock, this is D over here, then if that is 1 o'clock, another one will be 1 to 2 will form some angle, then 2 to 3 will form some angle. Like this, how many angles will we have? So basically we have 12 angles over here. So 12 to 1, 1, and then 1 to 2 will be another angle, then 2 to 3 will form another angle, then 3 to 4 will form another angle. And over here one thing to be noted is all the angles will be equal, since the spacing given on any dial in any clock in the world will always be equal, right? So over here if we take then this length will be equal to this length will be equal to this length, and so on it will go. The length for 12 to 1 on the dial, 12 to 1 is this one, right? Then the length for 1 to 2, then length for 2 to 3, the length for 3 to 4, these will all be equal, right? Because it is all being divided into equal equal parts, right? So if we find the periphery is what? Perimeter, right? I just marked it over here. Periphery is the perimeter. Find the perimeter of this dial. So we were given that the diameter is 5. It has been given over here. I'll just mark it up. So yeah, diameter of the cylinder is 5. Nothing to be needed for the width for now. So since the diameter is 5, the radius will be 2.5. Radius is 2.5. We will find out over here. Okay, just find the perimeter. The formula is 2 pi r. Just find it out and divide by 12. Since we have to find the length for one part, that is one part is 12 to 1, then 1 to 2. All the parts are same, so just find the length for one part. There were 12 different angles, so 12 parts it will be divided into. So 2 into 3.14 into 2.5 divided by 12. So this will be the length for one part. Now over here, if you see, it was being it reached D was at 5, that is 5 o'clock on the dial. Then it has to reach till 2 o'clock. So 5 to 4 is one, 4 to 3 is another one, 3 to 2 is third one, right? So basically it has to cover 3 distances. One distance is what we are finding out over here. Now it has to cover 3 similar distances. One distance over here, one distance over here, and one distance over here, right? Just multiply it by 3. Okay, and now proceed and get the answer, and that will be E to 2 o'clock, right? That is the length to E to 2 o'clock. When we find it out, it will be so okay. Like, now this is coming as 1.380333 something like, and into 3 will be, that will the answer will come as 3.94924. okay, 245. So this will be the answer for 3 parts, 5 to 2 o'clock, right? Now E to 2 o'clock length will be 3.9245. Just add all these length and you will get the answer for how much distance the lizard will cover, and the answer will be, so over here the answer is coming as 13.8245. So basically the lizard has to cover 13.8245 centimeter in order to reach from F to the fly, according to what the path is mentioned over here. So FB over here came as 4, BD over here came as 3.4, DE came as 2.5, and E to the clock came as 3.9245, right? And when we total it up, it will come as 13.8245 centimeter. So this is the distance from F to 2 o'clock, right, according to the path that is mentioned. So that's all for the question, guys. Thank you everyone. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and any questions you might comment in the comment section. Thank you everyone.